The Sandman. Hi, kids. Do you know what helps you fall asleep at night? Long ago, there was born, under a hollow tree trunk, a little man. He lived for many years with a family of rabbits who loved him very much. He was the size of your thumb and wore red pants and a yellow shirt. The children of the rabbit family liked to play with the little man. They would play in their home under the tree trunk and sometimes outside in the grass. When they would all go outside and play in the grass, the little man would wander off looking for sand to play in. You see, this little man loved to play in the sand just like other little boys and girls like to play in the sand today. The little man would play in the sand for so long that his clothes would get very dirty. Then Mrs. Rabbit would have to wash the sand out of his pretty red and yellow clothes. One day, Mrs. Rabbit got very tired of always having to wash the little man's clothes, so she made him his own pants and shirt and jacket. They were all light brown in color, just like the color of sand. This way, he could play all day in the sand and his clothes did not get dirty, because they were already the color of sand. Mrs. Rabbit also gave the little man a name. He started to call him the Sandman. Well, that was a long time ago. But the Sandman still lives outside and still plays in the sand all day long. And there is something else the Sandman does at night. Just before it gets dark, he takes his little brown backpack and fills it with sand from the sandbox. Then, as all the little children all over the world go to bed and fall asleep, he magically sneaks into their bedrooms and flies over to their beds. He quietly takes 2 tiny pieces of sand out of his backpack. Then he gently sets 1 grain of sand on the inside corner of each of their eyes. The Sandman does this so that all the children can sleep better and have nice dreams. After he is all done at one house, he magically leaves as quietly and as quickly as he came and goes to another house. It is very hard to see the Sandman because he is so small, but there is something you can do to try to see him. The Sandman waits until you are just about asleep before he flies into your room. The only way he knows that you're almost asleep is that you have your eyes closed. So after you say goodnight to your family and get tucked into bed nice and snug, lay there very still and close your eyes. If you keep your eyes closed, you may be able to trick the Sandman into believing you are asleep. Then slowly open your eyes and maybe you'll see him flying towards your bed. If you don't see him the first time, you just keep trying. Close your eyes again, but keep them closed a little longer this time. Keep trying this, and someday you may get to see the little brown man with a backpack filled with sand flying towards your bed to help you fall asleep and have nice dreams. The end.